for the release. That right there is a t-shirt that I got. I know I've told this story many times. I got that shirt. My mom bought that shirt for me the night that TBC came out. So many years ago, I sat there with my mother and we pre-ordered Burning Crusade at the GameStop. And I asked the people at the GameStop if they were doing a midnight release for TBC. And they said, yes, they are. So we pre-ordered the games. And on that fateful night of January 6th, because I think it came out on January 7th, my mother and I drove up to GameStop in the freezing rain and the freezing cold to get our Burning Crusade copies at midnight. And it was closed. I was confused. I was upset. I didn't know what to do. We got there at about 10:30 or so. So there's a nearby Steak and Shake, and we went to the Steak and Shake instead. We sat inside that Steak and Shake, and we were talking about what we were going to do whenever we went in through the dark portal. What quests we were going to do together. If we were going to do arena together. I was going to do arena with my mom. Spoiler alert, we did, and it was awful. And we just kind of lost track of time. And then we realized that it was 11:30. And we looked outside, and we saw that GameStop, and we saw a line of nerds that stretched all the way around the building. We said, fuck, we got to get over there right now. So we immediately leave Steak and Shake, we go over to GameStop, and we're sitting there in the line. It's freezing fucking cold. We finally get inside, and I get up to the counter. My mom, you know, gives them all of her information, and they give her 2 copies of Burning Crusade, the boxes. And I see that they have a shirt, and I go for the Hail Mary. I said, Mom, can you buy me this shirt too? And my mom, she did. This shirt I got right here, the night of the release of Burning Crusade. The Outland awaits. So on that night, I went home with my mom, and we quested together in Hellfire Peninsula. I think we did Ramparts together as well. And I had to go to bed, because the next day was a school day. And I woke up in the morning, and I found out that it wasn't a school day. It was a snow day. And on that moment of realizing that, I genuinely thought God was real. I was like, there's no way. Like, how could any, like, you know, like, you see, you know, these, like, massive, like, fucking natural things. It's like, oh, wow, God had to have made this. Nah, man, if the fucking school gets shut down on Burning Crusade release day for me, nah, to me, that's what makes God real. And I could not even believe it. I was like, what the fuck? I was so happy. And I call my 2 friends, Cody and Jeff, and we go out and we're making snowmen out in the snow, and I come back home and we're playing Burning Crusade together. It was like one of the, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. I never will. It was one of the best days ever. It was so good. So whenever I think of Burning Crusade, and I think of like my friends, like the time I spent with my mom, and that experience that I had, and everything about it was just, it doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. It was perfect, man. I love it. I'll never forget that.